So, did Erdogan cheat to win the elections? It's quite loud here, but we'll try. Hello everyone! Didn't plan to record today, but eventually I went out for a while for shopping. I found some nice architecture shapes. I started to record. So finally I was like, okay, let's do entire episode. And let's talk today about the current events that are happening in Turkey, which is elections. So 2 days ago on Sunday elections took part and no one else but Erdogan won presidential elections again. So he's gonna be a president for another 4 years. Not a big surprise for me because I was guessing that he will be the winning candidate. Some people are probably happy, some of the others are not happy at all. But what you can do, this is the state for now. In general, I don't speak about politics and I didn't have a plan to do it on this channel. I barely follow the Polish politics. It's even worse with the Turkish one, but because many people are asking me what do I think about the Turkish state right now, then here you have it. In general, I would try to be very objective in what I'm saying because I do not have enough knowledge to judge. So, as far as I remember, Erdogan is leading the country for the last 15 years. He was elected for the prime minister in 2003, and since 2014 he is a president, and it seems like he will stay a president for another 4 years. It's quite a long time, and I guess that he has much more in common with politics. As far as I remember, he was also governor of Istanbul, and he did quite a huge improvements in Istanbul as a city. Most things that I can hear about him show him not in a very good perspective because it's usually about cheating, about manipulating people, media and so on, about putting innocent people to prison and eliminating his opponents. Doing this for 15 years successfully is quite of an achievement. It's not that easy to fool people and everyone around for such a long time, so that's why I guess he's such a clever guy. It doesn't mean that he's a good candidate and that he is a good person, but for sure he's a really smart guy in a way. It's not me who should judge the country condition. I don't know what's the real country, economy and so on. I won't judge it. Probably it's going into worse rather than better. So what do I think about him? I don't really like him. I wouldn't vote for him. I don't like the entire controversy that is around him. I don't like the rules, the things, the way he rules the country, his authoritarian ideas. Also, I'm not a big fan of conservative direction that the country is going to. However, it seems like he has a lot of supporters as well, because you can see that he won another elections. So we'll see how it will be in the next weeks, months, because of the change of the system to presidential, we will be able to control the judges, and in general he will have much more power than he had now. The question of the week is if Erdogan was cheating to win the elections. So if you're thinking about these theories of faking votes, buying votes, manipulating final results, or trying to burn some people, or scaring and stopping people from voting, it could happen, but I don't think so. As far as I know, there were outside international voting observers who were about to control if everything goes well, and they stated that there were nothing unfair and the accuracy of final results was okay. And I heard many times from people that, as well as in the previous years, there's gonna be manipulation in the votes, there's gonna be like electricity cutoffs to manipulate the final results. Nothing like that happened. Even the opposition candidate agreed that there is no doubt that everything was okay when it comes to the final results. Does it mean that the elections were fair for everyone and equal for every candidate? Probably not. Why? So, Erdogan, highly possible, were using the public's money, government's money, to promote himself and to run his campaign. The other candidates had to fund their campaigns on their own. This is the first unfair advantage. The second one is highly known that Erdogan is controlling media, both public as well as private. So most of the TV stations are favor Erdogan instead of other candidates. And if you look at the statistics, probably you can see that his party members were much more often on the TV than the members of the other parties. It was really hard to record it, so I hope that you got my main thought from this episode. If you liked it, then just leave the comment below, give me thumb up and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the other better episode, because this one can suck. Good night. Love ya.